Wow. Where do I start, right? Definitely not our best performance in a long time, but I told my team to keep their heads up. I think that we came out tonight and we just didn't have the focus that we've had in the Chicago series, and just laid an egg. um, Not more to say. We got to come out on Sunday. Now our backs against the wall again, but we've been in this situation just like they have too. So it's going to be an even harder fought battle on Sunday, and we'll be ready.
Catch. You said, you guys were in the spot a week ago, so it's not like there's the pressure, you haven't seen it before. How much is that going to help you guys if you've been down 0-1 and going home in a series?
Well, I think it helps us if we use it to our advantage and not look at it like, oh my gosh, I think that like you said, a week ago, the first time we were in this situation, it was more like, okay, nobody expects us to win. Let's go out and let's just have fun and let's play hard. And I think that we came out, we played hard. We just didn't play focused. We didn't have a lot of fun. That wasn't fun at all. And we just have to change our mindset. We gotta bury down on Piff. Sugar had some big shot tonight. Tina obviously can't say enough about her game, but Kia's the big difference tonight. She came right off the bench, got rebounds, got putbacks, and that was my responsibility. So I take ownership for that, and I'll do a better job.
Tamika, how much is this just a difference in personnel and style, when it comes to approaching it, and how much of this was, bringing what worked against the Chicago Sky, but perhaps doesn't, given the specific challenges of the Liberty? Well,
I think that in a way they're a lot alike. Probably the biggest difference is just the physical mentality that they have. And, I think that they just came out tonight with that we're not going to lose attitude. And we came out kind of, we're here, we want to win, and, we're going to go out there and we're going to play hard. But we can't have that mentality. The Chicago series, we had it. We had that chip on our shoulder. We had that edge that just like we're going to go out here and we're going to work and work and work. And tonight we just didn't have it. So I think that's the biggest difference between the two series. Personnel-wise, I feel like a lot of the players are the same when you look at the difference between Chicago and New York. But the biggest difference is Tina. Tina down low, Della down outside and being able to do her thing. But everybody else stepped up too tonight. I don't think it was just Tina. Tina was here and there throughout the game, but Sugar had her, hit some big shot. Piff hit some big shot. That and one that she got down the stretch was probably the biggest dagger for us.
Were you surprised just how fresh and confidence it came out after the back-and-back and just playing last night?
Not really. Sometimes when you're put in situations like this, you come out better. And, I think that they kind of looked at it like, hey, if we play hard, really, really hard tonight, we have a couple of days off. We don't play again until Sunday. So everybody do what you need to do last night after the game. And, like I said, I think that we kind of got here and relaxed a little bit. And that's just unacceptable.
Tonight you lost, but maybe on Sunday, would the team be focused to go Sunday, you think?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Would the team be focused to go
Oh, yeah.
Sunday when you
Yeah, we'll be focused. We'll be ready. Be ready.
Kat, you said earlier that it wasn't until you faced the Sky that you finally had a full team. So what do you think will be different on this Sunday coming?
Well, hopefully we'll get our full team back. I think when Netta Kaiser being out, she brings a lot of energy for us. Being able to kind of stretch the defense, another 5 that we have that can come in. And we did a big lineup last series, too, with her and E down low on the post, or Larkin down low on the post and me on the wing. So, we'll switch it up a little bit more. But, for the players that we had, I felt like everybody did good. I'm really proud of our bench, the way that they came in the end and they just fought and played hard. And it's hard to sit on the bench for as many games as they have and come and still be ready and still be prepared and ready to play. And so, I give a lot of up to our team and, our bench that came out and played with a lot of fight down the stretch.
Tamika, I know you protested, but you said your defense wasn't what you wanted it to be, the effort wasn't what it to be. But how hard is this Liberty team to guard when you have Stokes and Charles inside and then Rogers and Prince sitting outside?
Yeah, it's hard, Michelle, but, it's something that we have to do better. And we know what we're capable of doing. Put away the thought from the regular season and, the record from the regular season, but we knew this was a tough team. And come playoff, we all want to win. And that's the mentality we all have as players. You want to bring whatever you have, and it's a tough mindset when you know the bigs that are in there, and we're kind of small when it comes to the post. But we've been able to get by with it, and I mean our post players are really good, and I wouldn't trade them in for the world. My teammates. So we'll be ready. We'll get focused. We'll get back home to Indiana tomorrow. Have tomorrow off, and get ready Friday, Saturday for Sunday.
Tamika, the shots were pretty evenly distributed. I'm just wondering whether you think, especially when it's such a challenge to score against the Sunbury defense, if you maybe need to look for your own shot, or whether what you did, there was a period late second where you did a couple possessions in a row. What do you think that's a bigger key going into game 2?
We're at our best when we run. We're at our best when we defend, get rebounds, push the ball, and run transition. They shot 60% for the game, which is not the best for us. And that means that there's limited amount of opportunity to get up and down the court. So whether it's me looking for my shot or being able to create for somebody else's shot, I think that down the stretch, everybody started looking up at the clock and trying to do it by themselves. And, even me. And so, that's not when we're at our best. We are our best when we share the ball, we move the ball, we get open shots, and some of our shots weren't falling tonight. So it's kind of like then you start thinking about it a little bit more. And, we're too good of a team for that.
Catch, you guys down 4 early in the 3rd quarter, and then they just shut down. Is it anything they were doing, or is it just that the shots weren't falling for you guys?
Honestly, I don't even remember. I don't remember what happened at that point. If it was missed shots, if it was missed box outs, if it was turnovers, probably a combination of everything, and not getting stops on the defensive end.
Kat, you've been in this league for quite some time, fought a lot of battles. What inspires you to keep doing this?
My team inspires me, and I love this game. I love every opportunity to go out, and that's why I can sit here and smile after a loss. Because, at the end of the day, wins and losses are great, but I play for God. I play for being able to use this platform that I have to motivate and inspire young kids that one day want to be in this position.
She wasn't that humble 10 years ago. Final question for Tamika before we get Coach White and the Liberty.
Was there anything that surprised you about the Liberty? I heard you say that they have lived tough with a tough team, but to actually be out there tonight and see them do what they were able to do, was there anything that surprised you?
The only thing that surprised me was the lack of focus that we came out with. That would be the only thing that surprised. Nothing that they did surprised me, because coming off a back-to-back in this situation when you're going for a championship, and that's what I told my team. The difference between being good and great is the preparation that you take to get to being great. We didn't come out with the intention of being great tonight. We came out like, oh, we're here, and last night we got here, we were watching the game, and I'm like, I don't watch games for that, because I like to focus on, I know we played Washington and we played New York, so no matter who we play, we know the personnel, we know the schemes, we know all that, so I don't need to watch the game. And so coming in here, it was a matter of, them thinking about last night, oh, they're going to be tired, and I'm like, no, off a back-to-back is when you normally perform your best. When your back's against the wall and you know that there's something that you got to go get, like, you're going to go get it. So they didn't surprise me. My team surprised all of us, just the lack of focus that we had.
In case you don't make it to the finals,
oh, that was the last question. I'm just
kidding. Definitely, well, I know you're too long. Are you definitely retiring no matter what?
Next year, yes.
Oh, so you have one more year.
Next year.
Next year.
Never been
Next year.
Always 2016 after the Olympics, after
Yep.
the 4th gold medal. Coach White.
Lord willing. Thank you, guys.